Trying to find something here. It's Monday. It's July 28th, 2025. And let me see my chats. I had asked ChatGPT what are honor and dignity laws. This is in reference of Candace Owens falsely accusing the French president, his wife, of being a male, biological male. So I had asked GPT what are these dignity laws. We don't have them here in the United States as of yet, not on the books anyway. Okay. See if I can find it. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good morning still. It's 11:58. In a couple of minutes it'll be afternoon. I'm in Mamaroneck, New York, which is a short suburb of New York City in Westchester County. Little affluent area. Okay. And I asked ChatGPT what are honor and dignity laws. And this is the Boring Podcast, and this is the Naked Coffee Channel. This is a boring subject, and I'm going to bore you with it right now. What are honor and dignity laws? And I got this from the Candace Owens accusing Macron's wife, of being a guy biologically. Okay. There are legal rules that make it a civil or even criminal offense to insult, humiliate, or degrade someone, including public figures like presidents, royals, or politicians, private individuals, and sometimes even institutions like the military and religion. And who do they protect? What these laws protect: personal dignity, honor, moral integrity, reputation, and society. And they're considered fundamental human values in many legal systems, often tied to constitutional or civil code protections. Like I said, we don't have them here. The countries that are in place, and of course, we're going to go by the root of the subject, France. And it says it's a criminal offense to insult public officials, including the president, though this has been softened in recent years. The law protects personal honor and dignity, even in private disputes. My glasses look dirty, but I just washed them. I just wiped them down with those little wipey things. But they're probably all scratched up now from use. An example: a French citizen insulting Macron in public could be fined or arrested. Wow, depending on the content. So if you insult the president, it's talking about, I guess it's talking about the actual president. A French citizen insulting Macron in public could be fined or arrested, depending on the contents. Germany. 185 of the German criminal code covers, I can't even pronounce this word. I'm going to spell it BELEIDIGUNG, which includes insults, mockery, or degrading speech. Even giving somebody the finger, it says even flipping somebody off can be prosecuted. That's deep. Yeah, it's like, that's crazy. You know, go to jail because somebody gave me the finger. Hey, he gave me the finger. I'm arrested. Publicly mocking someone's appearance, gender, disability, or honor can lead to fines or jail time. Now, this is surprising to me. This is also, these dignity laws are also in Russia. In Russia, laws protect not just people, but state symbols. Well, it's not surprising, actually, because it's a communist country. So when I'm reading this, laws protect. This is for Russia. Laws. What are laws? Laws protect not just people, but state symbols, military, religion, and even historic truth. Honor laws have been used to silence criticism. Okay. Now it mentions the United States. Let's see what it says. I got this from ChatGPT 4.0. So far, it's a great start. I learned a lot from that artificial intelligence. Let's see if they turn it against us. And no, I'm not AI. I'm a human male, older male, as you can see. United States, we don't have honor and dignity laws yet. No, I put the yet in. It didn't say that. We don't have honor and dignity laws. And this is because, and I put the because in. The First Amendment protects freedom of speech, even if the speech is offensive, disrespectful, or insulting, unless it crosses into true defamation, threats, or incitement. Let me read that again. I'm going to read the whole thing again for the United States. In the United States, which I am in now, and yes, I'm a citizen, we don't have honor. I was born here. We don't have honor and dignity laws. The First Amendment protects freedom of speech, even if the speech is offensive, disrespectful, or insulting, unless it crosses into true defamation, threats, or incitement. So next it says, why the difference? In Europe and elsewhere, dignity is often seen as a collective social value. That's in Europe. And elsewhere, dignity is often seen as a collective social value. In the U.S., freedom of speech reigns, even at the cost of some offense. Which is better for you? And it has, this is what ChatGPT, it's the sun is in the way, so I can't show you. You ask it questions and it answers the way it knows how to answer. And yes, there is some censorship on ChatGPT. For the most part, I like it. I be liking it very much. I've learned stuff from here. Okay, example. If someone publicly says, this is not me, this is what I'm reading from ChatGPT 4.0. 4.0, no, it's not 4.0, it's 4.0, like an Oscar. If someone publicly says President Macron wears diapers, France might treat that as a violation of his honor, dignity, even if it is meant as satire. So it's hard to do satire over there. In the U.S., you probably just get a podcast segment or a Twitter pile-on. And then ChatGPT asked me, because I asked the question, would you like to see a real case where someone got charged under an honor and dignity law? I'm going to type in yes. I'm going to read that one more time as I'm typing yes. Would you like to see, this is ChatGPT asking me, would you like to see a real case where someone got charged under an honor/dignity law? I typed in yes. I'm going to send it. Let's see the answer. All right. And a bunch of this guy versus that guy with names. This is in Germany. So I can't read it. But it says, all right. ChatGPT says, all right, let's dive into a real case where someone got punished under an honor and dignity law. Here's one from Germany. It's both serious and a little absurd. The Erogan versus Bohm Hermann case. I know I'm butchering those names. It's one person versus another person. What happened? In German comedian Juan, the name would be Bohman, read a satirical poem on TV about Turkish president, the other guy, Erdogan. The poem was very explicit, making fun of Erdogan's alleged sexual preference, personal habits, and even insulting his appearance. Why it blew up? At the time, Germany had an old law, Section 103 of the German Criminal Code, that banned insulting foreign heads of state, even in satire. That's rough and heavy. That's rough and heavy law. Erdogan formally requested that Germany prosecute Barrowman for insulting his honor and dignity. Angela Merkel's, that name is familiar. I think she sued. I could be wrong, forgive me, and don't come after me for the dignity laws. I think she sued the French president and or his wife, something to do with his wife's gender. And I think she actually ultimately lost, then she won later on in appeal. I could be completely wrong. Okay. That person, government initially allowed the case to proceed under that law, triggering massive public backlash in Germany over free speech versus foreign pressure. The outcome, After illegal wrangling, the case was dropped. Okay, that is the same person I'm thinking about. But the scandal caused Germany to abolish Section 103 in 2018. However, Bomberman is still banned by civil courts from repeating certain lines of the poem because they were ruled to be deliberately offensive and not protected by satire. Okay? And there's other examples here. I'm not going to go deep. I'm not going to stay too long. Did that bore you? Well, this is the Boring Podcast on the Naked Coffee channel. I'm Anthony. Hope I bored you. Have a great day and do something exciting. Thank you. Later.